Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the packing efficiency of phase center cubic unit cell. So before that, we have to know the phase center cubic unit cell. That in a phase center cubic unit cell, besides corner, the particles are present at the center of the faces also. So we will see the packing efficiency in a face centered cubic structure. So here you see again the two words. One is the HCP, means hexagonal cubic packing, and another is the CCP, cubic close packing. So actually in a hexagonal cubic packing or a cubic close packing structure, the unit cell is the face center unit cell. So that's why this we can also call as a face center cubic structure. So here this is the face center unit cell. So here besides corner, the particles are present at the center of the face also. So here in a cubic unit cell we have got 6 faces. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 in the front side, 5 in the back side, 6. So 6 faces are there, and out of that only we are considering here only one face, that is denoted by A, B, C, D for our calculation purpose. Now you see the situation how the particles are present in each face. You see here that in the two corner A and C, the two corner particles are there, and at the center of the face one another particle is there, and these 3 particles are in contact with each other. So now here we will draw one phase diagonal. This AC is a phase diagonal which is equal to B, and here we will consider the edge length, means the length of the side, that is equal to A. Each sides are equal, you know, in case of the cubic unit cell. So here the side length is equal to A, and this is a phase diagonal AC, that is equal to B we will consider here, and the radius of each particle is R we will consider here. So this is the face center cubic unit cell. Now we will see the calculation. So here in figure, this is the figure. In figure, let the unit cell edge length be A. So unit cell edge length A, that is this, they say the edge length, that means the edge length, that is equal to A, or AB, that is equal to A, or BG, that is equal to A. That means all sides are equal in case of the cubic unit cell. And we will consider the phase diagonal AC, that is equal to B. AC, phase diagonal AC, that is equal to B. Now whenever we draw a phase diagonal here, now we will get one triangle A, B and C, A, B, C, that is a triangle. This is a right angle triangle. So here this is the 90 degree, whatever the angle B, that is a 90 degree. So here we will get one right angle triangle ABC. Now in ABC, AC square means this is phase diagonal AC square. So that is a AC square. You see that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That we know in case of the right angle triangle, from that of the Pythagoras theorem we know that that is AC square, that will be equal to AB square plus BC square, since B is the 90 degree angle, that you know. So here AC square, that is equal to B square, that means the other two sides BC square plus AB square. So that is equal to each side length is equal to A, so BC square means A square, AB square means A square, that means A square plus A square. So that is equal to twice A square, or B will be equal to, now B square is equal to twice A square, so B will be equal to root 2A. Now if r is the radius of the sphere. So r is the radius of a sphere. We find b is equal to 4r. How? You see the diagram. That b, this is the face diagonal. Now you see this is a r. Now next this particle, that is equal to twice r. Then from this particle again that radius r. That means r plus twice r plus r. So that is equal to 4r. That means b equal to, that means the face diagonal, that is equal to 4r. So here you see that b is equal to 4r, which will be equal to now root 2a. Why? Because b is equal to root 2a already. We have got that relation. So b is equal to root 2a. Again b is equal to 4r. That means 4r is equal to root 2a. So or a will be equal to, now a will be equal to 4r by root 2. That is equal to 2 root 2 r. So 4 divided by root 2 means 2 root 2 and r. Or r equal to a by 2 root 2. So this is the relation between a and r. Now we know that each unit cell in the FCC structure has 4 atoms. That means the number of particles in FCC unit cell is equal to 4 atoms. So the volume of one atom, that is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So since in FCC unit cell 4 atoms are there, so total volume of 4 spheres or 4 particles, that is equal to 4 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. And volume of the cube is a cube. A is the side cube, or a is equal to 2 root 2 r, that whole cube. So that means volume of the cube is a cube or 2 root 2 whole cube. Therefore we know the packing efficiency, that packing efficiency is equal to volume occupied by 4 sphere in the unit cell divided by total volume of the unit cell into 100%. So that we know that packing efficiency, that is equal to volume occupied by all the 4 sphere in the unit cell into 100 divided by total volume of the unit cell percent. Or that is equal to, now volume occupied by the 4 sphere, just now we have seen, that is 4 into 4 by 3 pi r cube divided by total volume of the unit cell, that is a cube, which is equal to 2 root 2 r whole cube percent, 100%. Or if you do the calculation now here, 4 into 4, that is 16 divided by 3 pi r cube into 100 divided by 2 root 2 whole cube. 2 root 2 whole cube means 2 cube means 8, and root 2 cube means root 2 into root 2 into root 2, that means 2 root 2, that means 8 into 2, 16 root 2 r cube. Is it? Then if you do the cancellation taking the value of the pi, then ultimately it will be coming out 74%. So here r cube will be cancelled. You put the value of pi, that is 22 by 7, and if you do the calculation, ultimately you will get 74%. That means the packing efficiency of a face center cubic crystal is equal to 74%, and that is the maximum packing efficiency. Earlier we have seen the primitive cubic unit cell. In that case we have got 52.4%, and now in case of the FCC unit cell we are getting, that is a 74%. And whenever we will see that BCC, that will be less than that of the FCC, that comes to 68%. So that we will see in the next class. So okay, thank you for today. You try to understand this. Okay, thank you.